Really, Maga is a mental disorder. Why? Because they won't conform to your delusions, what everybody else calls the shit that everybody else that you do calls a mental disorder. And yeah, they're kind of funny how you want to call somebody else a mental disorder. Why? Just because they won't bow down to transgender Knezer? Really? Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. I'm going to talk about something I keep right on seeing. When I keep right on seeing it and see it often, I end up making a video and just saying my piece about it. And to make fun of it. Yeah, the memes about Maga being a mental disorder or whatever. Actually, quite frankly, I liked it when there was the Facebook groups that said liberalism is a mental disorder, but during the previous presidency, those groups got deleted by Zuckerberg. But, you know, that's my opinion. Even though I don't wear a MAGA hat, nothing wrong with it. I admit there's like a bunch of posers out there that pretend out there or whatever too, but these assholes, and I tell people if somebody says, oh, you must be on the side of MAGA, I said, you know what, MAGA wear a red hat and they warn you that they're coming, they show you who they are, but there's people that, in my opinion, outnumber MAGA. People like me that don't get a haircut or, well, whatever way they wear our hair, that millions of people out there that have attitude problems that don't wear no hat. And, well, I do vaguely remember talking in parentheses here to you guys. I made a comment to that respect, and some woman says, and I looked on their account, they claim to be a real estate agent or whatever. He says, MAGA is not a hat, it's an ideology, it's a belief system, you stupid boy. It's a what's that other word that they said? Yeah. Well, anyway, I said nothing against it, but I was just saying that I don't need no hat, and you don't really have to have a hat. And they're correcting me with that. And of course, they blocked me before when I try to say, yeah, I agree with you. Yes, it is. But I said also, it's a hat that announces the support of the ideology. Duh, you know what I mean? I guess what would they think? And you skim through the comment. But anyway, I made a long-winded comment, and they just say that stupid shit. You can tell they didn't read the whole thing, or they just don't care. They were just pissed off because they didn't want to hear that MAGA's the only thing, and they hate the idea that, like I said, with them is MAGA is a mental disorder. MAGA's, did I almost say manga or manga? Anyway, MAGA is a mental disorder. MAGA is this, MAGA is that. And yeah, there were some people with pictures of anime on their accounts. That's probably why I messed up the word in my head there, because I had in my head there's a few of them out there, that pretty good bit of them that have anime on their account icon or whatever, or an avatar or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, if you got this far in the video of this ramble, I go and say to them, well, yeah, you want to say that's a mental disorder. And then I say once again, there's a lot more of the rest of us with attitude problems that don't wear the hat than there are as MAGA that you got to worry about, that we're right under your nose. But I try to remind people that. But then you say to them, well, okay, you say that's a mental disorder, but what about you people that think it's totally normal to have creepy ass dudes dressed as women go in women and girls restrooms or locker rooms and play in women's sports just because they're a loser among men. In men's sports, mediocre or a loser, like swim teams, they got to go in a woman's sport, dress as a woman. And while that's subject matter is on my mind too, I mean, what they should have had more of their boyfriends coming up and saying, hey, I identify as a woman temporarily, goddammit. I challenge you to a boxing or swimming match. I'm disappointed that you didn't hear enough about that shit going on. That would have ended that controversy right then and there. I mean, not advocating that they really do identify as a woman, but why didn't any of them step up and say, you know, to humiliate these dudes? Say, what if I identify as a woman and challenge your ass, you know? Then I'll see the kind of face they look. You know, there should have been more of that for those reasons. But yeah, you want to say something is a mental disorder because you don't like it, but yet you support mental disorders that you want to normalize. That makes a lot of damn sense. Like, you want to educate kids, tell them it's okay to identify and dress as a girl in school, and teach them that it's okay to do that in the school. Teach them to have mental disorders and normalize it, and literally rewrite the textbook definitions of abnormal psychology and psychiatry. Yeah, you get some asshole that's in a university, once they get their certificate, they got that certificate gives them supposedly the authority just to change all the rules, you know. Yeah, makes me, it's really hilarious how hilarious Maga or anything else is a mental disorder when they want to literally advocate and normalize every single mental disorder under the sun. Everything from cross-dressing and sex changes, which, yes, they want everybody's tax dollars to pay for. Normalize every single delusion. I mean, you can make a long-ass list and make a long-ass video out of it, but, well, okay, why is Maga a mental disorder? Why? Because they're defying you and all your bullshit? Really?